Someone asked me how much do I get paid. Welcome back to my channel, ESSI Gang. I'm back again with another video. So today's video is going to be a military Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me all the questions you guys want to know regarding the military. So that's what we're about to do today. And we're also going to be eating some Panda Express, y'all. I got me some Panda Express. I got my cream cheese, right? What are these called? The crab rangoon things? The cream cheese shits. Damn it. And I got some orange chicken with white rice. Like, look at how bomb that looks. This looks so bomb. Let me go ahead and get the thumbnail going for y'all. Y'all know I gotta get the thumbnail. Watch me film the thumbnail. Hold on. Or shall I go like this? Hold on. Ooh. Up. All right. All right. So a lot of you guys know that I'm in the military from the A Day in My Life as a Soldier vlog. So a lot of you guys have a lot of questions that y'all want to know about the military. Some of you guys may be seniors in high school, juniors in high school, maybe in college, whatever, and you kind of have an interest in the military and you just have some questions that you want to know more about. So yeah, let's just get straight into the questions. I'm gonna try my best to eat and talk and do all that because I'm really hungry. And this is some water, okay? Alright, so here we go. How long does it take to get qualified to be in the Army? So for me, it took basically like in a time frame of like 3 months. Like, it was really quick. All you gotta really do is just talk to a recruiter, do all the paperwork that you need to do to get like help enlisted in. You gotta take your ASVAB, you gotta pass that. Then after the ASVAB, you gotta go to MEPS, do all your medical stuff, pass MEPS, and then from there you swear in. It's like really quick once you do all those steps, and then it's all about waiting for shipment for basic training. Literally, I was thinking about joining the military all of like January and February. Then I started doing everything starting the end of February. I enlisted into the Army of March 23rd. So it literally only took me like 1 month. So it just depends. And then it took me like I couldn't get a shipment date until June. Yeah, June. So basically I was waiting for shipment for basic for how many months is that? Basically it took me 3 months to go to basic training. So it all depends on how fast and quick your recruiter is, but you don't want to be so quick with it. You also want to take your time. That's something I wish I would have done. Going in so full force will like not help you see if you're making, like, you just want to take your time with this. This is like a really big life-changing, you know, moment for you. So you really want to make sure that this is something you really want to do. You want to look at your pros and cons. You don't want to rush into nothing that can render you for the rest of your life, if you get what I'm saying. Alright, someone asked me how much do I get paid. So it's a little bit different for me, and I know you guys are gonna be like, damn, you don't get paid shit. Let me explain. I'm in the Army National Guard. I only drill 1 weekend out the month. Mind you, 1 weekend out the month. So my 1 weekend out the month in my rank, I get paid an E4 rank. That's, you know, the rank I'm in the Army, and they also determine your time in service. So I've been in the Army for 3 years, and so I get paid as an E4, and I get paid for 3 years. And so basically my drill checks be like freaking close to $300, and that's only for 1 weekend out the month. When I do my 2 weeks out the summer, it'd be like around, how much? Like close to like $2,000 for 2 weeks. It's nothing to what I make now for like YouTube. I make more than I do on YouTube than the Army. But it's something, and the benefits are good. Like the money for school is A1. Like the benefits for school is awesome if you do it the right way. Someone said, how did I feel on my first day of Army? I guess they're trying to say my first day of basic training. How did I feel? I really felt like that whole thing was a movie. Like they were being so extra. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but I was like nervous, and I was just like, dang. Like I was thinking, like, dang, am I making the wrong choice here? Like, what the heck? I was nervous, and I was just thinking, like, dang, did I make the wrong decision by joining this? But it was a little crazy the first day. The first day is crazy. Like, you just gotta be like mentally tough. Like seriously. Like, I'm stuttering like hell. I consider myself still stuttering. I consider myself very like mentally tough because I mean I do let certain things get to me, but I know when things are just done because of to make you stronger. Like, you know, like some stuff do be getting to me, but I knew those drill sergeants, they don't necessarily hate you, or they're not really like, they don't do this stuff personally. It's just their job to like mess with you, you know. So that's why I'm just like, whatever. Like I didn't let what the stuff they say to me bother me. Like it just went like one ear out the other. I just basically did me. I did what they told me to do, but I didn't let what they were yelling, like I didn't let what they were like getting on to me about get to me, you know what I'm saying? I always knew how to push through. What made me want to join the Army? So I joined, I already made a video about this, but I'll give you some quick little reasons right now. If you want a detailed reasoning of why I joined, I'll put like a little eye above. But so you can go click that video to watch that. But I mainly joined for school. I needed money to help pay for my last 2 years of school. I didn't want to take out any loans. I was like afraid of loans, all that good stuff. And I also wanted like job experience. I wanted to have some type of job experience so I can put down on my resume. And so I was like kind of confused on what I wanted to do for my career. And now I'm doing YouTube, which does not require much of whatever. But yeah. Ugh. Do guys crush on you in the military? So this is a very difficult question because we're not even supposed to be liking boys in the military. I mean, it happens. You can like boys or girls in the military that are in the same rank as you. But when you're in basic training and AIT, basically when you're in training, you're not supposed to be doing all of that. That is called fraternization. They talk about it so much, but it happens. It happens. It does. I'm just being real with y'all. It do happen. But you're not supposed to be doing that kind of stuff. Me personally, I don't like military guys because I know how they get down. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, done that. That's not my cup of tea. I like normal dudes. But yeah, people do crush on each other. Someone asked, have you ever shot a gun? Yes, I have shot a gun. The only gun or the only weapon I know how to shoot is an M16. I don't know how to shoot anything else. I'm literally horrible at any other gun. Pretty much. Oh yeah, I know how to shoot an M4. This is basically like the same thing as an M16, but it's just a shorter version. But yeah, the Army was the first time I ever shot a gun. So mind you, I wish there was footage of me when I first shot my gun. I was looking crazy as hell, but I shot that motherfucker though. Someone asked, what is my favorite part about the Army? I feel like my favorite part about the Army is really traveling and meeting new people. I always meet new people, and I meet people all over the place. My favorite part was basically really AIT. It was like college or high school in the military. It was so dope. I met some really cool like people there. You know, it was just really fun. Like, it was laid back, it was chill. It was fun. It was like, it was just like, to me it felt like college. It was really fun. Someone said, what is the hardest thing in basic training? The hardest thing in basic training for me was Nick at Night. Nick at Night was a very like, whoo, I thought I was literally gonna die that day. That was a really hard course for me to do. I got through it, but it was just like, I got through it, but it was just very difficult. Like, y'all, like, we had to have your whole Army gear on with the helmet, the goggles, the whole like freaking vest and all that stuff, and your boots, and you have to like freaking crawl like 100 meters in some sand while they shot across like over you, and like you gotta be staying low because you don't know how high that machine gun is. It's really, really, really terrifying. Like, oh my gosh, like I just wanted to end that course. That was one of my hardest courses to me. I had a hiccup. Somebody asked me if I'm active duty or reserves. I'm Army National Guard. Basically, the National Guard is like when you National Guard is basically your state first, and then basically you serve for your state first, and then it's everybody else next. So I live in Texas, so I serve for Texas. So basically last year when Hurricane Harvey hit Houston, my unit, we had to go out and help Houston out, you know, help all the people who got flooded in, rescue them, help with water and all that kind of stuff. So basically we take care of Texas first, and then the rest follows next. So yeah, you can go active duty in the Guard. It's called Active Guard Reserve. So you can do all that. Yeah. You can make the National Guard basically a full-time job if you wanted to. Someone said, do I know how to assemble a machine gun? I'm gonna keep it a buck 300 with y'all. I don't know how to assemble, disassemble. I suck at even taking down a gun, an M16 weapon. Like, I'm horrible. I cannot take the little guards off. Like, I am horrible at that kind of stuff. Horrible. Horrible. Very horrible. I've always felt that part in basic training. Like, it was a mess. Is boot camp as bad as people say? It's really not. Like, I don't know if you guys watch movies and see the whole like boot camp little movie. Like, the boot camp scenes in movies sometimes be like over exaggerated to me personally, but that's just my experience because, like I said, I went to basic training in Fort Jackson, and basically they make a little saying relaxing Jackson or something like that. Basically they say that we may let Fort Jackson's way more laid back considering training wise through like other basic training units or basic training stations out there. Like, we are more of the laid back ones. So yeah, if you go to Fort Jackson, you'll see it's way chill. It's not as crazy as people say. Someone said, is the Army worth it? You can make anything worth it if you find the reasons to make it worth it. So for me, I feel like I made it worth it by receiving what I needed from the Army. I needed to get my schooling paid for, so I got, you know, some of my schooling paid for with the Army's, school benefits money. So yeah, I felt like it was worth it, and now I got what I needed. Now it's just time to finish it out, be like strong. I'm not gonna get out, but yeah, like if I used to have a very strong desire for the Army, but I don't know, I just found passion in other things like YouTube. So yeah. Someone said, will I serve after my time is up? I don't think I will. I believe I'm gonna, when my time is up, I'm just gonna, you know, focus on me, do the things I want to do for my career. Yeah, I'll be 26, and me personally, I don't want to have a child while being in the military, because I don't want to have to leave my child back at home and risk deploying, being overseas somewhere far away for 9 months. I want to be involved in my child's life every step of the way. So yeah, I know for a fact I'll probably be done with the military when my contract is up, which is in 2021. My MOS, someone asked what is my MOS. Basically an MOS is like your job title in the Army. So I'm a 42 Alpha. That means I'm a human resource specialist. Basically I handle all like the paperwork. I do all like paperwork, behind the scenes stuff that soldiers need help with. Someone said, can you please give tips for the ASVAB? So some tips. I would say there's like 4 main categories that you should focus on. I forget, like it's been a while, y'all. Like it's been a minute, but I believe there's 2 math portions and 2 like writing portions. You need to focus on those 4. Those will help. Like if you do well in those 4, those will raise your like ASVAB score up high. The additional things just help with like your skills, like what jobs fit you best with like your skills. So if you're really good with like the mechanic side, they might you know, suggest that you be a mechanic or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I would say use study books, use the ASVAB like little books. There's like books at the library. I don't know if you're in high school or not, but there's like, you know, good study books for ASVAB. They have them like ASVAB for dummies, I believe. Dummies for ASVAB. I don't know. It's a little study book. I believe I used that for a while, and I use this app off my phone. It's basically everything you learned in high school though. Like literally, like if you can pass your STAR test or whatever test you take, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do well in your ASVAB. Especially if you are a senior, you want to take that test as soon as possible, because if you wait later, you're gonna forget all your math and how to do that math stuff. So get on it now. If you're thinking about doing the military and you're a senior, take that ASVAB test like ASAP while you got it all fresh in your brain right now. And if you don't got it fresh in your brain, make sure you know, download some apps to help you and use the books, and you'll do great. Just practice before you actually really get into it, because I don't want you guys to have to go through retaking the test and waiting a certain amount of months to retake it. It's a bunch of BS. But yeah, just make sure you're really prepared for that ASVAB, especially if you're trying to get a certain score to get a certain kind of job that you really want. Someone said, how long is basic training? Basic training is like I believe it's 8 to 10 weeks. Yeah, 8 to 10 weeks. And your AIT, it all depends on what kind of job you do. There's some people's AIT training for a whole year, and then for me, it was basically like 6 to 8 weeks. It just all depends on your job. But yeah, that's basically all the questions for the Q&A. I hope this video, hold on. Dang, the chicken making me choke. I hope you guys found this Q&A, you know, helpful in some way. I hope you guys got some, you know, information out of this. You know what I'm saying? It was beneficial for you all. If it was, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, and if you guys have any like advice. If you're in the military and you have any advice for any upcoming people who are interested in the military, make sure you drop down your advice down below just in the comment section, so other people can check out what you have to say. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hear different opinions on things, because everybody's experience in the military is different. And yeah, I feel like I did pretty good about eating. I ate some of my little chickens. But yeah, you guys, I'll catch you guys in my next video. And yeah, like for more military videos. I'm gonna be trying to post more frequent military videos. Okay, so I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yo.